Now the second tool we have is a sensory bite. So you can see here, again is a mention here is a sensory bite. So sensory bite is very important to develop biting skills, which is a very difficult task for the child. So what is, like, chewing could be easily able to develop with the help of this oral tube, but biting is the most difficult task, and generally in 90% of the kids having the issues with the biting things, especially when you're handling with the kids, as well as when you're treating cases with the dysarthria or aphasia, or in case of dysphagia. So this sensory bite is playing a very important role to develop the strength of the biting skills. So now what we have to do it, we have to just hold the sensory bite this way, and you have to just put inside your mouth like this, and gradually you have to insert it. Now what happening exactly here? So due to the gravity, now here you should understand about basic physics, which is very important to understand about the principle of sensory bite and how it works. So basically sensory bite has a lot, it contains a good strength to opening and closing of our jaw, especially with the frontal teeth, with both upper and the lower. And then we use the sensory bite to develop the biting. So when we open our mouth, so due to gravity, we should keep our mouth open and closed. Now what happened when you put in, the sensory bite inside the mouth, like this, due to gravity, this is automatically opening. But when you feel get irritated and we want to close the mouth, we are just applying the different pressure. We call it as a centripetal force. We are going towards the center, and now there's the upper teeth would be the center and the lower tooth would be the centrifugal forces. So now you should understand about how this force are acting for our biting skills, and biting can happening automatically without any additional force, like this. So this is the first thing which we do with this sensory bite. Second thing, we have so many blisters here. These blisters are very important, because when you want to stimulate any nerve, we should understand about how to stimulate and how to improve the residual neural functioning. So with the help of these blisters, we can utilize this residual neural functioning, and we can stimulate the sensory areas. What you have to do it, you have to just put this sensory bite inside your finger, just locked it like this, and then you have to put like this. So जॉ की स्ट्रेंथ को डेवलप करने के लिए भी हम सेंसरी बाइट को यूज करते हैं इस तरीके से. Then we have a different blisters here to just give you a sensory feelings. So this is stimulator. So wherever when you want to stimulate this particular area, we have to just stimulate like this. Like this. The same way you have to do with the other side. For jaw strength, you can check with the jaw strength. For checking jaw strength, you have to use the sensory bite again, and then you have to ask the child to hold it, and you have to count numbers like 1 to 10 or 10 about from that. So you can go with the 1 to 10, then gradually you can increase the numbers, like you can go with the 1 to 10, 1 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 50, like that. You can go according to the child need, and then you can check the strength of the child also with this. So this is the things which we do with the sensory bite. Now the second thing, how we'll do it. So this is a little difficult task, but in case of flaccid dysarthria or spastic dysarthria, when we are handling with the child as well as with the childhood apraxic speech, childhood dysarthria, so in that case we can utilize this way. You have to put this upper groove and the lower groove this way. The same way we do with the other side. First put the lower portion and then upper portion. Like this way to utilize this. Now, when you want to do with the symmetrical chewing, so you have to just put the sensory bite inside the mouth, You can see here, I can able to develop my biting, my chewing, my jaw strength, and everything, as well as I can able to stimulate the like my jaw muscles. So this is the very important for the development of this speech functions. We can say I can utilize this for stimulating with the tongue, jaw, and especially with the oral cavity. Like we do have many muscles. I'll explain you everything and I'll explain the other things. Which are the muscles of mastication and why these are the important. The muscles of mastications are important for development of your speech as well as the vegetative functions like chewing, biting, blowing, and sucking. So these oral sensory integration tools can help you to develop both vegetative as well as non-vegetative. Those are like speech functions. So this is the very important thing.